Hello, it is Crimson Duels. I am back here with a brand new video. I wanted to do a deck review of a deck, Orcust specifically. As you figured out, everything I'm putting out right now is either something for Orcust or something to stop Orcust, because it is still, the top deck being played. I think within kind of at least the ranked duels, things have leveled off a bit. You can play other things, but if you're looking for the strongest decks, you're probably still looking at Orcust in some fashion. So the one I'm showing here is a hybrid Orcust and Dark Magician, kind of using the Orcust engine. I really like this one. I know I said that with the last few, but this one is really, really strong. And the things to really highlight here, so I'm not going to talk through like the Orcust cards and what they do. Pretty well defined, put the videos out there, but the difference here. So one of the negatives, I think, to Orcust, the few, is that the actual monsters, you're not generating a ton of attack points. Like Ding, you got your 2600, but as far as like attacking your opponent, you're not going to have that many cards in the field, and getting that OTK can often be difficult. And obviously, if you don't end the duel in that one turn, like you're letting your opponent have opportunities to come back. Strong decks, so maybe they're not coming back, but you get the idea. You don't want to, put your foot in their throat and finish them as quickly as possible. So that's kind of where the Dark Magicians come in. A couple angles to it. So thinking first with the Apprentice Illusion Magician, can be special summon them from the hand by just discarding one card. Gonna highlight that discarding one card aspect of it, because we always want to get our Orcust monsters to the graveyard. That works really nice. And then being able to kind of pair that with the kind of classic way, it's not played as much for this now, but like when we're pairing Dark Magical Circle with Eternal Soul, where we get a Dark Magician to the graveyard, or have one in our hand. Eternal Soul lets us bring it out to the field again. Once per turn, we can trigger Dark Magical Circle and banish a card from our opponent's side of the field. So in the same way that you want to bring Ding in and out every single turn, from, let's say, the graveyard back to the field and get rid of a card that way, we're doing the same thing with the Dark Magicians and Dark Magic Circle. They can flow really nicely. I mean, I played a handful to start off with this deck, and I'm going to be playing a lot more. But like, there's no big question marks. So you draw very quickly because, we're you think about like Magician Navigation. We can take at least one card from our deck that way. We can use the Rod to take a card from the deck. We can use this Illusion Magic to take two cards from the deck. We're flowing through very, very quickly. Now, if we can get Secrets of Dark Magic and activate that, we can bring out the Dark Magicians. We can use the effect to draw more. So you cycle through the deck very, very quickly. So as much as the deck looks a little bloated, around 27 or at 27 cards, they flow very quickly, and I have really found that these pieces work well together. Total brick possibilities are very, very low, and it makes up for the lack of attack points I think that Orcust itself can often lack. And you can win duels off of just kind of that Dark Magician setup in itself, that Dark Magical Circle plus Eternal Soul, but having to deal with, again, both that Dark Magical Circle kind of just being cycled through and getting those banishes, plus everything that Ding brings, and those type of things can work really, really well. So let me know what you think of this build. Definitely recommend trying it out. I don't think most of the cards are too difficult to get here. If you're ever playing Dark Magician's deck recently, you'll probably have most of this. And yeah, stay tuned. Definitely going to put some videos out playing it, and a lot of fun. So enjoy.